I'm James. Daryl is my customer. He's coming into my store for the first time, and I have a battery store. So good morning. I'm James with Infinity Charge.
Hi, I'm Daryl.
Hi, Daryl. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
So what brings you into my store today?
Oh, I'm just looking.
Just looking. Okay. So I don't think I've seen you around before. Are you new to the area?
Well, actually, me and my wife just relocated here about 6 months ago, and I got a new job.
Congratulations, man, on getting that new job. You know, I think you'll love it here. I love the area. I've been here for 15 years. I want to live anywhere else. So tell me a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm in the computer department, and we transfer data across networks.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool, man. So I'm assuming in your type of work you use a smartphone?
That's correct.
So as you came into my store, we are Infinity Charge. People who use our products actually found that they hardly ever had to charge their phone. And in most cases, people feel like this is life-changing because they don't have to worry about their phone ever dying. So tell me a little bit more about why you chose the Android.
Well, just so you know, I'm not looking to buy anything today.
Okay, that's understandable. You know, other customers come in looking around, maybe doing a little bit of pricing, and they feel the same way. After I spoke with them, however, they found that in most cases, they realize they use their phone way more than they realize. Way too often, and most times they're very dependent on their charger, and that's a big pain for them. So right now I just want to learn a little bit about you and a little bit about why you chose the Android.
Well, actually, I chose the Android phone because it's a nice size, it's got a great camera, and I can surf the internet.
Okay, well, I understand about that, man. That's the thing I love about smartphones, being able to surf the web anytime I feel. So since you got it for that purpose, before I go any further, did anyone else help you in making that decision?
Well, now that you mentioned it, my wife was with me, and we were looking at the Android versus the iPhone. And for me, I chose the iPhone because it's right size for me.
So you chose the Android because it's the right size
yes,
for you over the Android?
Yeah,
oh,
over
fine.
the iPhone.
Also, you know, happy wife, happy life. So I can definitely understand why you chose that phone.
That is the truth.
So since the Android is your phone of choice, what do you mostly use it for?
Well, when I'm not at my desk at work, I check CNN, I do the news feeds, I send emails, and I conference. So it's my computer away from my computer, so to speak.
All right. Well, if you're using it that for that purpose, about how often do you use it during your workday?
I'd have to say I use it at least 4 hours a day.
At least 4 hours. Okay. Well, that sounds like you use it pretty often, right? So does battery life limit your usage in any way or your phone activity?
Well, come to think of it, usually by the time lunchtime hits, I have to charge the phone, and that usually is during my lunch hour, and that takes about 30 minutes.
Wow. Does that inconvenience you in any way?
Well, yeah, because that's my full lunch hour, and if for some reason I forget the charger, then I got to go to the car with the car charger. There's this whole chain of things that I have to follow through to make sure I can get that phone charged up. And unfortunately, when I charge it, it's only at half the power that it was previously.
Well, I know you said earlier you use your phone basically as a workhorse. So does that impact your productivity in any way?
Yeah, if for some reason that I forget those chargers, then my productivity is shot, and I'm tied to my desk.
Oh wow, that's kind of bad. So if just to recap, it's my understanding that you use your phone as a workhorse while you're at work. When you're not at your computer, you're at your phone. If it dies,
Correct.
That sucks because you use it for work. So that affects your productivity.
Right.
And also having a charger, carrying it around, that's inconvenience because then you have to wait to see how long it's going to take to charge, and when it charges, that doesn't really do it for you. So am I correct in,
No, you're
is that what your pain is?
now that I think about it, you're definitely right.
All right, so would you be willing to look at some alternatives today?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so it sounds like what you need is a way to either charge your phone faster, or you either need a battery that can live up to your daily usages on your phone. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Which is more important to you?
If it could live up to the length of the day, if it could work as hard as I work and as long as I work, then I would go with that option.
All right, do you have any other needs concerning battery life?
Well, as long as the phone can still fit in my pocket, I'm okay.
All right. Well, we're not gonna take you back to the Stone Age where you got those big walkie-talkie brick-sized cell phones. You won't have to worry about that problem with our product. So you say you usually use it at work, right?
Correct.
About how long is your workday?
About 8 to 10 hours, give it take an hour.
8 to 10 hours. So would you say that a battery that lasts at least that long, 8 to 10 hours or longer, would satisfy your needs?
Yes, that would definitely make me happy. If it could work as long as I work, it would definitely make me happy.
Okay, so if I told you that we actually have a product in our inventory that can do all that and more, would you be willing to look at it?
Oh, sure, definitely.
All right, well, I would suggest to you the Infinite battery. We actually have it in stock right now. I actually have it inside my phone right now.
Really?
Yeah. So basically what it does, you just pop it in your phone once,
Mm-hmm.
and it just lasts, like, it seems like it lasts forever. It usually lasts about 2 years, usually just length of a cellular contract.
And that's without charging it?
That's without charging it. I know it sounds a little sci-fi,
Okay.
but believe me, man, I got mine back at Christmas. I haven't had to charge my phone since. So, man, it's been a lifesaver.
No, that's
But
amazing.
I know that it, like you said, it sounds a little sci-fi, but it doesn't produce that voltage in the conventional way. It actually produces it through an advanced magnetic material, and that's how it produces that voltage. And the voltage it produces is about 3.7 volts, and that's the standard phone battery amount of voltage. So wouldn't you agree that a phone battery like that would satisfy the needs that you meet while you're at work?
Well, you've taken mystical and sci-fi and turned it into science, and so yes, I would, because your phone's the same size.
Or can you see any reason why you wouldn't like to purchase one today?
No, let's get to it.
Well, since you have an Android phone, installation is easy. All we have to do is take out the old battery, put the new one in, turn it on, and you're back to using it. So let's go ahead and ring that up.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, and I assure you that it's going to be a lifesaver. It's going to be a life changer. You're making the right decision with going with the Infinity battery.
That sounds great.
All right, man.
All right.